Welcome back to Dearman Customs. Today we're going to be messing around with the CL350. We're just going to try to get the air boxes off, take the seat off, take a look at everything that we might need. I'm going to make an order so can probably get a carburetor rebuild kit. Probably going to redo the points and stuff like that. That way we can get this thing fired off and really see where we're going to go with it. Main thing is to get it to fire up and run first, but there's definitely some things we're going to have to address. The exhaust is clearly going to need something. Probably going to need, if it's not rotted away. So going to have to take that off, see what's happening in there, figure out what parts we need to get that fixed. I figure we'll go ahead and get a carburetor rebuild kit. Going to get rid of these stock air boxes and everything, not going to use them. Get up under this seat, see what we're looking at, and basically that's all we're going to be doing today, just trying to take some of this stuff off and really see what we got and what we need to get this thing to fire up. So just bear with me, and just going to try to get some of these pieces taken off. Like I said, we're going to get this air box taken off, and I don't know what all sizes this stuff is, so I really need to go get a pan to put these bolts in. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that before I lose them all. Let's see. Alright, simple enough. That wasn't even really on there, was it? Now, eventually, as long as everything fires up, runs good, or good enough, something that we got to work with, all this is going to be, we're going to get rid of this. Probably going to put the battery down where this double kickstand goes. We'll have to see what kind of room we got there. All the factory toolbox and all that's probably going to come off. The plan for this is going to be cut this stamped off, do a tube subframe, and let's see what opened up pretty good. Looks a little rough, be expected, but I guess it really doesn't look rough considering that it's a 1971 model. I don't think it looks too terrible. It is a little rough. Underneath of the seat pan, and yeah, it's rusted. It's about rusted out on that side there. But like I said, for 71, really and truly, it's not bad. But we're going to be going with a new seat. It's going to be a flat seat. Not that that isn't a flat seat, but it's going to be the thinner flat seat. Like I said, this stamped piece will probably all be cut off and make a custom tubular piece to go on there, and relocate this wiring and stuff like that. I don't know, just really clean all that area up, open this up to where it just looks cooler, you know. That's the main thing. So, but like I said, we got to see. I don't even know if I'll be able to move the battery down there and make a custom battery box, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But like I said, we're just going to get these breather boxes off. Probably gonna get this battery out, see if I can get a new one, and that way we can bust it off. And gonna pull the plugs out. They're already loose, but I have a fog spray that is actually for two-stroke engines, for when you're gonna spit them over. They've been sitting dry for a while, and I'm gonna spray some of that down in there, spin it over. Definitely need fork seals. Going to redo the points. I'm not sure if I said that already, but I'm going to redo them. The throttle moves fine. The clutch actually works. Sure, it needs new clutch pack. Going to order some filler gauges. Got to readjust the cam chain. adjust the valves, make sure that all that's set right. Then we're going to have to set the timing once we get the new points. Like I said, this is not going to have the stock air boxes on it. It's going to have the little pods and everything. But all in all, it's really not horrible. See what the inside of the tank is looking like. I don't know, probably can't see down in there. But anyway, it's dry. Looks like a little surface rust in there. It's not bad. Doesn't appear to be any holes. Definitely got to get new bars, new mirrors, things like that. Like I said, just a little video of just trying to see where we're at, what we got, what we need. I'm gonna go get that fog spray, get this, spray this and spin the kickstart, see if it spins nice and freely. I just don't want to do it with the cylinders being 100% dry. But there's no telling when this thing ran last. Okay, well this is for 2-cylinder and 4-cylinder, I mean 2-stroke and 4-stroke engines. But yeah, I'm just gonna shoot some of this down in there because who knows. It's probably gonna, we'll get this thing to fire up, it's gonna smoke like crazy. Well, it spins over. Oh, it ain't gonna hurt to keep shooting a little of this in there though. Alright, pistons up top because I barely want to go in there. So that's good. Alright. That's a positive sign. So, spins over. Now, we definitely probably need to take that off, see what's happening up in there. Stick these back in for now. Tank looks good. Definitely needs a gasket. Super dry. But nope. Probably going to be a 12, so we'll go get another socket. Got a few. Oh, that's 12. Good guess. Huh. Okay. That was pretty loose. Wow. Okay, so was that one. I was kind of thinking that they may even wound up breaking, but that actually was pretty loose. Seems to be coming off pretty good. Horn looks to be in good shape. All right, so the camera overheated. So I don't know where it left off at, but anyhow, I am taking that exhaust pipe off, and these pieces were in the wrong order, I do believe. So I think I figured out what the problem was with the loose exhaust pipe, which kind of makes sense because everything was real loose, the bolts on here. But I think this is going to get us where we need to be. All right, so I don't know what the heck's going on with the camera, but I guess I'll figure it all out. I did get this exhaust pipe tightened up. Got this to spin over. It does spin over. Has compression. I am going to try to fire it up without rebuilding the carbs, but I'm going to get a rebuild kit. Got to adjust the valves on here, set the timing for the points, and we'll be good to go. So I'm gonna order some parts for it, and then the next video will probably be me adjusting the valves, setting the points, and seeing if we can get this thing to fire up. All right, well, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share. See you next time.